C5 is the index. So we look at C up here and play Battleship and fire right around here. And we hit our J. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Okay, Playmatic, Harem, take 2. I'm going to attempt to get this thing working. But if you've seen the last video, once I added a credit, it started smoking and making noise. In hindsight, I feel like what happened is maybe the score motor tried to engage and it was stuck. So I don't think it was spinning, and it probably wanted to, but I think it wasn't. So that's what I'm going to investigate. I don't know to what degree of success I will have, but we're going to find out. But at the very least, I have to take some photos, lots of them, just for documentation, for Internet Pinball Database. Like I said, I was talking to Jay Stafford, is his name, by the way, of Internet Pinball Database, and he said, would I mind taking some photos? I said, no, not at all. So he gave me a list. So let's look over this briefly. The first question he asked was, what is the largest number printed on the replay wheel in the back box? When I submitted the schematics, he's like, do you want, credit with that, your name on there? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Photo credit. Oh, maybe the photo credit will be for all this stuff. It'll be my first credit on Internet Pinball Database, so that's kind of cool. Any personal information am I giving away here? No? Oh, just Jay's Internet Pinball Database email. Okay, that's okay. If you have a machine that they would like photos for, that's rare or something, then you should submit them too, because it is awesome to contribute to the database. Okay, so let's take a look at that first, just because, why not? Largest number printed on the credit wheel. Let's see if we can activate this. This is the credit wheel, but I don't see any numbers on it, for one. And for two, is it seized? It does not want to be moving at all. Right? Huh, okay. I guess we might have to deal with that another way. There is a 7. Is that what he's asking? Let me ask it. The largest number printed on the replay wheel. Replay wheel. That is the credit reel. So the replay wheel. So that's like your match feature, right? Okay, so where is the match feature? I mean, there's something going on back there, but is there a match feature? Huh. How do you... Oh, the match lights will illuminate probably here. Okay, so here's the match lights. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Right? So they are not printed on a reel, right? They're just lights. So anyway, I will take photos of that, make sure I'm understanding what I'm looking at here, because there is not a, this is match lights. It's not a reel. Anyway, okay, let's move on. As far as pics, I noticed our existing pics of this one-player game are a bit lacking. Under playfield, photo is out of focus and a bit dark. I noticed your pics are sharp focused and in good light. Would you be able to access your game, lift the playfield, make a picture of the full underside, maybe also a close-up of whatever that card says as seen between the flipper mechs? Okay. And then he does a sample link here. So I might have to pull up my email so I can check out the samples. Our playfield picture is split into 4 images. They're not bad, but you can take a full playfield picture with the glass off. not cutting off the sides or the card holder at the bottom. No problem. Since your back box is removed, oh, not anymore, bet you might be able to make a great playfield down view image of your playfield as seen here. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that. For this picture, be sure both outlanes can be seen as in my example. Downfield view allows repairmen and restorers to see things that aren't usually noticed in any other perspective. Like in the Gay 90s game, the top two passive bumpers have points on their platters, plus it confirms the existence of slingshots sometimes missing on the European games. This picture is the only one we have of the inside of the cabinet, but it does not show the rear half. Can you make a full pick inside the cabinet, or maybe just the rear half to include the back wall, even if there's nothing on the back wall to see? Maybe both. Anyway, a couple more. Full back glass pick, including the wedge head cabinet frame around it. Cool. All right, so I will take a bunch of photos, check out this score reel, see if that's the issue. Hopefully the little smoky and smelly action from last time wasn't something that, like, hopefully I don't have to replace the score motor, because good luck with that. All right, so I will lift the hood here, lock the ashtray into the upright position, and I'll be back. I actually should take a photo of this too, the service position with the glass all the way up and the play field on a 45. That's pretty cool, actually. So I don't have it plugged in yet, but the first thing I wanted to try is just see if the score motor is seized, or if I see any signs of badness. Look at this. That spins just fine. Okay. What about this? That seems okay. All right. I guess what we're going to have to do then is hit the credit button, see what is happening while we hit it, and then kind of if we can trace what seems to be the issue. Because I mean, the ultimate solution is to remove the bottom board and go through every single switch and make sure that the closed ones are supposed to be closed, the open ones are supposed to be open, that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they're all clean. And that's the way to really service these. It's like the Rob Noel strategy. Well, probably most people's strategies. Just remove this whole bottom board, put it on a bench, go through every single switch, clean, adjust, make sure visually it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. What about this thing? What is this? Is it printed? Here, what? Is it printed somewhere? Is this the credit unit? Let's think about this. What do you think this is? Jug. Isn't juego game in Spanish? Or is that in Italian? Juego? So is that short for game? So would that mean... What is this? Okay, so I don't know if that's like a player unit. Or what would this be? Is this what's seizing up on us? Let's see. Okay, that is a little gummy, but it's not like locked up. I just got a text from Bruce. He's been eyeing up my sea witch, and I am dangling a carrot in front of him and texting him a bunch of carrots as well. So I don't know, we'll see what he's saying. But I have Sea Witch listed for like 6 months. I can't believe it sold. Maybe a year. Can't believe it hasn't sold. Like, what the heck? It's a nice Sea Witch. So I offered him a price that he may not want to turn away. So we'll see what he says. Anyway, Okay, what else do we got here? So we gotta have a player unit, a match unit, a ball count unit, and oh look, what do we got here? This is not connected, but that just looks pop bumper related, so I'm not too concerned about that. All right, we got these relays here. What do these guys all do? What do they all do? I got the schematics, but I'm not here to like go through it, this thing top to bottom, inside out. I just want to see where the problem is. Okay, let's stop talking about it and just plug this darn thing in. Hit the credit button and see what we see. Okay. We should be safe to hit the lights. The old light switch here. Voila. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Or not. Okay, turn that back off. That's kind of what was happening before. But only when you hit the credit switch. So something sounds like it's trying to do something and is not doing it. Okay, let's swing around here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get my hand on here. Tell me if you can see anything doing something or not doing something. Where does that come from? Okay, I think I see this relay is activating, but I don't know where that noise is coming from. So what I'm gonna do is put the camera down and see if I can gauge the situation a little better without a camera in my hand, and I will report back. Okay, so I was right. Check it out. As soon as I turn on the machine, well, that didn't happen when I didn't have credits, but I have 7 credits in the machine now. I don't know if I successfully added credits or not, but anyway, basically that is the J relay, and it looks like J-U-E-G-O for Wego, which means game, I think. I don't know what bacteria, what that means, but turning on the switch, this thing is just locking on. So that seems to be what is happening. So let's see if we can read some schematics. I looked at it briefly, and I see that the hold relay, J, it's a J relay, it's the hold relay. So the contact on the score motor is 1C, it's a type of coil. C5 is the index. So we look at C up here and play Battleship and fire right around here, and we hit our J. So there's the solenoid there. Comes up around, guess that means it's a white wire. Comes down around here. Then there's a switch here, which is yellow and whatever color SL is. Goes to the add replay. Add replay. Okay. And then goes over here. And then from here it coin shoot. M3D, MIC, M2B, Men in Black there. Hole kicker switch. Hole kicker switch. Okay, we could check the hole kicker switch. And I don't have a ball in the machine either. I wonder if that does anything. Okay, so, and then what else does it do down here? It's, on add replay. And all these MDs, whatever they are. It's, you know, it is attached to everything, practically. That's the thing about EMs I don't get. Like, this J seems ultimately connected to every other switch in the entire machine. That's just because I'm rookie at this EM stuff. Okay, so I think something to do with the replay unit. Add replay. There's a replay relay. Is that the same as this though? Add replay. Replay, is there any other replay stuff? Ball relay, reset control relay. So maybe that credit unit. I don't know. But it did seem kind of seized, didn't it? Other coils. So I don't know, maybe I'm on the right track here, but all you EM experts can maybe tell me if I'm hot or cold. But I'm going to kind of, I guess, follow this path here and see if I can determine anything. And I will be back. Okay, so I have tried a couple things. I tried to, well, since we're back here, I did remove the 3 screws to gain access to this mech, which is clearly not turning. This wheel is just seized. So that's for the credits. I think it went up to 14 credits. I will have to report that to Internet Pinball Database because I think that's the one thing they were asking about. Yes. So I turned on the machine, tried to open this switch. Can you see that? And then try to open this switch to see if that relay would shut up. I tried to go from C to no, and then remove this altogether because I believe this is match feature on, off, or completely disconnected. So that doesn't seem to make any difference. So no luck there. Oh, and I tried to use my old 1/4-inch nut driver on this, and then my other one, but no, you need the old square bit, the old square nut drivers for these particular screws. So that was fun. I just used my pliers. I did remove this wheel and tried to free things up, but I don't have what I need to like completely disassemble and free that up. But I'm starting to think if it's disconnected out of the circuit, or it's not plugged in, or plugged into no, then that probably is not the issue. And I did check the out hole switch. It's a make break. And at first I thought maybe it wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing, but where is it? Is that it there? So that's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm probably, you know, heading in the wrong direction here, but I learn as I go, I guess. I wonder if any of these relays also activated when I turned it on. I don't think so. But pretty much right now I'm at ground zero. I do not know what to check next, but maybe I'll have a peek at the schematics a little more and try one last ditch effort. But if I don't make much progress soon, I'm probably gonna just do my photo mission, and then, you know, maybe I'll post the issue and see if I can get some advice, and then come back maybe tomorrow. So I'll be back. On a side note, I did notice somebody did something to the pop bumpers right here, and right here. So did they try and turn like the low voltage switches into high voltage switches? Is that what they did? So that the point switch activates the solenoid, kind of like I had a hack like that on one of the black holes. It was way more extensive of a hack, but there's that. I did try to disconnect both these connectors, which seem to be for the coin door and maybe the chimes possibly, but it still locks that relay on with those disconnected. So I don't think it's like a stuck coin switch or something like that. Okay, well, I'll keep plugging away. Oh, wait, what's this? This guy just looks a little bit bent out of place. Oh, okay, he's fine. Oh, another thing I did was put all the score reels to 0. But I just activated this two-way solenoid here. Is that like the 0 to 90 unit? Is that what that is? Let's see. So it was like that. Now I'm putting it into that position. See if that makes any difference. Because before when I turned it on, it wasn't locking on automatically. Only when I hit the credit button. Yeah, no, still happening. All right. All right, I finally am onto something. I have the machine turned on, and this is not locked on. I did that because I noticed the score motor was in nowhere land. It just wasn't touching anything. But if I do that, it shuts that guy up. So, interesting. Let's hit the credit switch now. Maybe the score motor is busted. I'm going to hit the credit button, and then we're going to assume the score motor is going to want to turn. Right? Let's see what happens. Oh, no, this guy now. Huh. Okay, no. I'm going to have to turn this off. Hello. Okay. So that time, I think one of these relays kicked on. So I feel like I sort of made progress, but manually. So maybe there's something going on with the score motor. Maybe it is broken. I do not know. But I think I need to hire the big guns for this one. See if Corey Cook wants to have a peek. I'll probably take a little video of my issue and try and describe it. Post it to, or send it to Corey or Pinball Repair Help Group. See what happens. But I think that's about as far as I can go on this guy for now. On my own. But it's fun to try, obviously, and that's half the fun, getting the machine going from the dead, but not on this guy yet. So I'm not sure what the fate of this guy will be just yet. May or may not be a part 3. If I get some good advice and some help, then maybe. Otherwise, that might be the end of this guy. We won't know, but it's been fun to bust her open, explore, try and fix it. But its fate is yet to be determined. I had to take some photos for the Internet Pinball Database, and then I am out of here. So thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one.